Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the new event going on right here in Cafe Remix, which has actually already been here for, I believe, maybe over a week already. But yeah, I haven't spent too much time doing this and I haven't made a video about it, so let's go. This is something very cool that I actually really enjoyed the couple of times that I played it. And yeah, let's just get right into this event. 3 Supreme Dishes, Koraidon's 3 Supreme Dishes is what the event is called. As you can see, I haven't played a whole lot. But yeah, this is really cool. So let's go. What is this event? Is this 1 minute cooking? No. Is this a hospitality event? No, it's slow cooking actually. So yeah, let's see. Menu items decided. I got 3 menu items right here. I'm not quite sure how all of this works. Well, we're gonna test some stuff out together right here, just to make sure that things are what I think they are. So yeah, let's see. We have your sidekick lineup right here you can choose from. You have your specialists that you can choose from. But before I do this, I actually want to check a couple of things. So you can see right here that we can use these things, right? But I don't know whether or not these actually take away from the ones you have. So I'm gonna take a look right now at how many I have, and I'm gonna start the level. And inside of the level you also have some power-ups, and I will be using those as well, and we'll see how many I have after that. So let's see, where are they? These are the starter ones, so the skill plus, megaphone maker, and this one. I'm actually gonna write this down somewhere because I can't remember this all that well. Let's see, let's quickly put up some notes, unlike my computer. Alright, notepad, let's see. Alright, great. So we got like 104 of the first one, we got 129 of that, we got 134 of that one, and then we have 60 of the paw thing, we have 32, what is that, horizontal megaphones, 42 vertical megaphones, and then 58 like bells which switch to the leader Pokemon. Alright, great. Now that we have that information, let's get into this. We're gonna use all of these. For this one, you just wanna, if you wanna get the best amount of points, I'll go into the challenges for this event later. You just wanna use the specialist, go next, use this one, next, and then one final, and here's where you're gonna spend your energy as well. You can also go back to previous orders right here if you want to select some different Pokemon. But yeah, this is where you're gonna start the level. So let's go ahead and do that. So with this, what I like most about it is that there's no rush. As you can see, we have 15 right there, which is the amount of moves that we can do. Yeah, I don't know. This is something really fun. It's pretty difficult. I haven't been able to get to the third order ever, but I'll explain as when we get a little bit further. So for now, let's check our leader info. We can clear marshmallows and ice, and also this, but this isn't featured in this level. So let's go. We are just gonna use Braixen for now to get rid of these things. And then we know that marshmallows are his specialty, so let's try to get some marshmallows done. Alright, great. And then let's make use of the megaphones that we had actually to get rid of that. That is pretty useful. Let's do this, we get rid of that again, and they're gonna pop open, so we don't need to use Marsh Dump. And we also see something else right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. As you can see, that was like a little thing with a +1 that made it so I had one extra move. Now, if I would have cleared the marshmallow as well, that would have been very useful, but yeah, it's right here, it's there again. Let's just clear the, what's that, popcorn? Let's clear the popcorn first, and then I don't know, let's do it like this. If we can push this down a little. Ooh, we can clear those two things, and we didn't sacrifice a turn because we actually got a turn back because we hit that little thing. Alright, and then making use of the skill. That was a pretty good one. You can just think about what you're doing. There's no rush except for the amount of time that you can drag a Pokemon or a skill, of course. But that's just the same as normal orders. So yeah, very fun. I should have used some of the in-game power-ups there, but I'm going to use them right now, don't worry. So remaining moves, 8. Alright, let's go. I'm going to take a look. Are those things that we selected in the beginning, are they going to pop up again or not? Let's see here. So no, they don't pop up again. They only pop for the first round you go through, which is what I was expecting. But yeah, alright. Let's see, one more round that's helpful. Okay, they're gonna go right there. I will not be using a skill yet. I don't think that's going to be all that helpful. I do want to get that little thing. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. I hope that doesn't multiply. No, it doesn't. So yeah, let's actually, because that one is just kind of annoying, I'm going to clear it like that. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get these things out here. Okay, we weren't able to clear one, but that's fine, because I'll just make use of another one. I'll make use of the horizontal thing right now to clear these. And what I want to test out is whether or not these actually take away from the ones you have in your inventory, or whether you can just keep using them in this mode. So yeah, let's go. We cleared this one. We only have 3 moves left, which is not a lot, but as I said, I haven't been able to get to the 3rd order ever. So yeah, let's try right here. We can use Braixen's skill. I'm gonna use it like that actually, and then, all right, that went right there with the megaphone. That's gonna multiply, so I'm gonna use a vertical one right here to clear that one, and then we should be able to just use a skill, clear these 3 things. And this is actually something that I had happened to me before. I have 0 moves, and because I have 0 moves, we cannot go to the 3rd order, and it stops right here. So yeah, that's kind of annoying that we can't play anymore. But yeah, right now, the moment of truth, will that actually take away from the ones you have in your inventory? So let's go to item list, and I actually forgot, but yeah, no, it does look like it takes away. So I had 104 to begin with, and now I have 103. I had 129, now I have 128. I had 34, now I have 33. So yeah, and I used one of every other item except for the bell, which it didn't look like I could use the bell, or maybe I could. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, these items do actually take away from the ones you have in your inventory. They just limit the amount that you can use. So yeah, that's something I'm probably not going to use that again then, because even though I have a lot of them, I just don't like using it, and I like hoarding them. So yeah, I'm probably not going to use that, but it's good to know that you can't just use those infinitely. They actually do take away from the ones you have in your inventory. So with that being said and done, let's maybe first take a look at the rewards, because I didn't even go into that. This being Koraidon's event, of course, we can get Koraidon and his cookies. It does cost 10,000 to get Koraidon, which is a lot of like little points or tokens. So you will have to save up quite a few in order to get that. And then, as always, I think the other prizes are the same. You have some sidekick candy, some milestone cookies, an express delivery ticket for some event with the deliveries going on right now. We got these things, we got stamina, and the tarts as always. So yeah, the rewards pretty much the same, but be sure to claim your Koraidon and his cookies before the event is over. And then there's just one more thing I want to check out, which was really fun with a past event. Oh, looks like I got a bingo right here. And I'm not sure whether or not I'm gonna complete these cards again this time around. Also, I only have 4 days left, so I don't even think it's possible anymore. But this is something very fun just to keep you interested in the event, because you have to do the event, and that's always the same thing, you know. Imagine it was 1 minute cooking, it's just always doing the same thing over and over again. But now you actually have challenges that you gotta try and do. So right here, Koraidon's 3 supreme dishes, I gotta clear 30 bubble gimmicks. Now, of course, you gotta clear the bubble gimmicks if you want to go to the next stage. So this isn't something you can actively work towards, as some other quests work, because this is just, okay, if I get acorns, I cleared this challenge a bit more. But let's see, I'm pretty sure there were some other things, like achieve a high score. Yeah, this one, for example. So you gotta make sure that you have a Latias, an Eevee, or a shiny Eevee. They can be in an outfit, and then you gotta play 5 times with those Pokemon in your lineup. So for that, you actually want to go into the level, go to get started, and if you have one of those missions, I recommend getting the Pokemon right here, because I've tested that out. If you have the Pokemon in the 3rd slot, because most of the time you won't even get to this 3rd one over here, and I put Eevee inside. I started the level and I tested it out, and it didn't count towards the challenge. So you probably want to put, let's say Eevee, for example, or whatever it was, like shiny Eevee. You want to put shiny Eevee right here, and then let's do that again, shiny Eevee right here. You want to, let's get this one out for a second so I can use the other Eevee right here. So we have shiny Eevee right here, you put normal Eevee right here, normal Eevee, and then imagine you get to the 3rd one, you put like Latias or whatever. If I find him, I'm not gonna try to find him right now because it's gonna take a while. Yeah, whatever. You imagine you put Latias here and you get to this order and you clear it, you will have like 3 out of the 5 done already, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I mean with you doing something actively different than just doing the challenge over and over again. Doing this bingo. So yeah, that's something pretty fun. Let's quickly take a look at like some of these other challenges. So yeah, this is the same, just add Altaria or Beware. But sometimes there's like a challenge that's kind of different to get. Also for this one, you actually want to have traded your tokens for Koraidon and raised him to level 10 already, which also requires some cookies, of course, and then use a skill. Like these ones, for example, you might want, I do believe whenever you combine a skill, it counts as 2. I'm not quite sure, but I do think that matters. For this one, I did something very interesting. If you have the premium pass, you always get a little more points than you normally do. I think that's the same with this event. Let's actually take a look. Yes, so score bonus, I get 10% more. So what I did at the end is made sure that I had no more megaphones or anything that could give me extra points at the end of the screen, like when I had no time left in the 1 minute cooking. And then I would whip up my calculator and I would do plus 10%, and I would like keep going until I had a score where 10% added onto that would end up in 6. So that's a very frustrating and annoying challenge, which you might just come across, but it might also be the one you have left over last, so you know. But that's something pretty fun. I'll clear 150 icons of the leader Pokemon. So right here, if you know you have this challenge, this is in all puzzles, of course. Some puzzles are like this one, like you can only clear these by doing the Koraidon's 3 Supreme Dishes. You can't do this by doing any orders or any training. You have to do it in this event. But this one, you can just do it in all puzzles. But yeah, if you know you have this challenge, you might want to prioritize using the leader Pokemon to make some like lines or whatever. Daily training, so that's not hard to do. Alright, let's see. Reach rank 15, clear gimmicks, blah blah blah. So send stamina to team members 3 times. Yeah, that's something you can work towards as well. Alright, nothing really difficult, at least not in terms of understanding, it looks like. It probably is going to ask you, so right here you gotta send 5 times, clear 800 icons. That's easier than you think. Reach rank 20. Rank 20 might be the last rank, because I have seen how many points these early ranks require, like 15 million, and I'm only at 6. So yeah, I do get 1,300 points, of course, right away from clearing this. So I think this is done way better than 1 minute cooking, where you gotta go to like 100 or 50, and the beginning rewards are always just 200 points, hey, and you clear those right away, and it's just a stamina wasted. But for this one, you gotta spend multiple stamina to clear very early orders, but you do get a lot of points. This might be a little bit more difficult for beginning players, because they might not be able to get as far as like some more experienced players who have more Pokemon and more levels on those Pokemon. And with 1 minute cooking, you didn't really need that, because the beginning ones were not hard to clear at all. But I do think or feel like overall this is a better way to do it. Yeah, but with that all being said, it's kind of a long video. But yeah, we tested some stuff. We know that the power-ups you can use actually do take away from the ones you have in your inventory. So you can't just use those willy-nilly. And yeah, we got a fun bingo card. I mean, if you think this is fun, I think it's fun that they do that. I'm probably not going to clear it, as I said, but very fun for them to do something like that. Yeah, with that being said, have a good time with the event, and good luck being able to clear it and get your Koraidon and all of its cookies. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.